Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my 23 in 2023 project pan update. I feel like I should call this my 13 in 2023 because there is no way I'm going to make 23 items with the year that I just had moving, not really focusing on project pan items for a few months. So I do have some empties to share with you guys today though, so that is good. So if you love project pan videos, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and let's just go ahead and jump right in. So the first product I want to share with you guys that is empty is my Pop Beauty liner. This is a lip liner in the shade Risque Rose. And I don't have anything left. I'm not really sure what I'm showing you guys, but there's nothing left. I actually finished this off the last couple days using it as blush, which worked out super well. As you can see, it's pretty pigmented, and I was pretty much using it just as lip liner or as my actual like lipstick for the day, but it's pretty pigmented as blush, and it worked out really good. So I'm happy to be done with this. I did try to be more on my counter app. So let's see how many uses. Full uses was 46 times to finish this off, and I will put a picture up of what it looked like because usually my camera doesn't want to focus on this white piece of paper, but I'll put a picture up while I'm editing. And yeah, I used it up in 46 uses, so that is great. My next empty I have to share with you guys is my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I finished this off in 34 uses, and as you can see here, a very nice, beautiful, shiny pan, and I love this powder. I would definitely repurchase it. It is what's on my skin. I finished it off today, and I just love using it to set the under eyes and like my T-zone, kind of like right here where I have pores, just to blur the pores and blur the T-zone area. The under eyes just look super smooth and nice and really beautiful. I know there's like a few dupe out there items, but this one's just so good. Like, I would definitely repurchase this. I'm definitely gonna hold off for a little bit, but this one's super good, and I'm glad I finished that off. Another product I finished off is my Essence little liner here. As you can see, the little tiny, I was gonna say something else. I was gonna say hot dog, but the W term. And then I was like, wait. I finished this off. I actually was sharpening it up. I was putting it in my sharpener, and I was using my teeth to actually like turn it because I couldn't really grab it from the end. And then when I sharpened it, the tip part fell out. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but there is a hole. Maybe you can. You can see right through it. So this is all done. Oh, the little part that was left, it fell on the floor, so there's no way I was going to put that in my eye. So I'm all done. This was pretty close to being full size when I put it in here. So this one, let's see my counter app. Where is it? Essence liner. I actually used it 120 times, and this I used it in my to tight line, and then I also used it sometimes as liner on my lash line. So very pigmented, super affordable, worked super well, and it worked really good. So I will be rolling in another liner in this project. And then the last product, I'm not quite done with it, but I feel like maybe 3-4 more uses it will be done. So I am going to roll it out in this update so I can start working on something else. Maybe I can meet a 13 by 2023 goal instead of 23 by 2023, because there's no way I'm going to finish 23 items. But I did roll in, I believe in the last update, was it? Yes, in the last update I rolled this Urban Decay All Nighter powder, and there wasn't that much product in here. It was 2 there, but I actually did take it out of this packaging because, as you can see, it does have like this stopper there and the mesh. I cut the mesh off and I poured it into my Jeffree Star container, and this is what I have left now. Maybe you guys can see. If not, I don't want to dump it, so maybe we'll do this. Can you guys tell? Like, there's probably maybe 5 more uses left out of this, so I want to roll in something else in its place so I can get started on that product instead of waiting till next month to roll something in. And this product, Urban Decay powder, I rolled it in last time, and I've used it 48 times. So I think I have like 5 more uses left of this, and then it'll be done. So again, I will be rolling something else in its place. So I have 4 new roll-ins for this update. So we're gonna go ahead and keep going with the other products that I have in this project. Next up, I have my Chantecaille blush. This is the Sea Turtle in the shade Grace. It's just like a nude type of color there. And I also rolled this in last month. And unfortunately, on this product, I've only used it 9 times. I actually forget I have this in this project. And it's like in the last drawer that I have in my Shop My Stash acrylic drawer, and I just forget to use it. So I do find that it's not that pigmented, so I'm trying to use like a really scratchy brush with it to get some pigment. So I only have 9 uses of this product, but I'll definitely try to have more for the next update. My goal was to finish this off, but I think I'm going to just try to hit pan by the end of this project. I don't know, one of my friends did pan this. I might have to ask her and see how fast it took her or how long it took her to pan it. But yeah, 9 uses on that. Next up, I have this Kaleidos Tone Activator Eye Primer. I use this every single freaking day that I do my makeup, and I've used this product 100 times. And let's see, for the month of September, I used it 23 times. So I did my makeup 23 times, and this is the eye primer that I used. So there is still a bit of product left over, and I always have this issue with this. It's so annoying. It's always like spilling out. I never have to like squeeze the product because there's always products in the lid. So every time I open it, I just grab it from there and apply it. It's so annoying that it does that. But we will leave it as is. I will try to see if I can do like a squishing the product picture because I know I did that in my last update. Again, I've used this 100 times, but in the month of September, I used it 23 times. And yeah, I'm still working on this. Hopefully I'll have this done by the end of the year. I try to at least use up one of my eyeshadow primers a year, so hopefully I finish this off. But if not, you know what? I better finish it off. It's not an if not. I will finish it off. Okay, next up is my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This was rolled in last month, and since then I have used it 31 times. I am noticing like a side. On the side, you can tell that the product is going down. If you go like this, you can't really tell, but on a side view, you can see the edges of the pan that it's in, but there's no like pan visible. I do use this pretty often, and I also have used this in my crease just as a transition shade, and then also as bronzer, which that is what I'm using on my skin today as bronzer. Every time I do my makeup, I'm trying to use this product, and again, I did use it 31 times, including I did do 2 uses. If I used it once in my crease and then used it all over the face, I do count it as twice because it's 2 different areas of the face. But 31 times since the last update, I've used this product. So yeah, still working on that. Okay, next up, I have my Derma Blend Cover Care Full Coverage Concealer. I have the shade 23W. I've used this on the under eyes, which actually that's what I have on my under eyes today, but I feel like my under eyes look a little drier than what I like. I think I could have finished this off, but I will for sure hopefully finish it off by the next update. As you can see there, I've had this up here or standing straight up for like 2 days, and this is the only product that comes down. I have also used this as foundation because I don't want to use it on my under eyes, and it works fine. I feel like it looks smooth like all over the face as foundation, but on my under eyes sometimes I feel like it looks a little too heavy. But there is not that much product left. As you can see, there's a window. I don't know if you guys will be able to see through it, kind of a little bit there. Yeah, I'm hoping by the next update I can finish this maybe, hopefully, but there's quite a bit of gap there, as you can see. So it is definitely more of a full coverage concealer. Since this has been in the project, I've used it 39 times. And then for the month of September, I used it 6 times. So not very often, again, just because it's not a concealer I'm really reaching for right now. I've been using and loving the Tower 28, the new concealer. That one's really nice, and like on the under eyes, it just looks really nice and like smooth on the under eyes. But this one is okay, and I will try to finish this off by the next update, even if I have to use it as foundation. Next up, I have my Clarins SOS Primer in the peach one, which is supposed to blur imperfections. I will post a picture of this. It is pretty much almost about done. I have been using this to smooth the pores as well. I find that if I use more than 2 pumps, I feel like it kind of looks, my skin looks a little greasy, but if I just use one or a little bit just for the T-zone where I do have the pores, I do like this primer. Right now I can see through it right here, and I have been pushing product from the sides down. There is still product right here as well, but it's pretty good. I picked this up because somebody had mentioned it. They really liked it, and at first I kind of didn't, but now that I've been using it more consistently, I do feel like it does blur the pores, and it does a good job as long as I don't do like 2 pumps of this. And I do like smoothing primers mostly. So I've used this primer 25 times, and then in this project for the month of September, I used it 14 times. So that's like the most I've used this primer, because I wasn't really reaching for it since it's been in the beginning of this project. So I'm just blaming it on that I've been packing and having to move, even though I've been in this house for 3 months now, and I've been moved for 3 months. I still have a few boxes over there. I still don't have a background, but it's all good. Yeah, I'm just taking my precious time. Okay, and lastly, to update you guys, is my Fenty Beauty Eavesdrops Blurring Skin Tint. I have the shade number 7. So when I started this project, or put this, actually, this was also rolled in last month. It was right there to where the T is at, and now I am, I believe, in between the white and the B. I did take a picture of it before I used it today, just so I can see where it was at, because I do shake it up before I apply it. And this product right here, let's see, Eavesdrops, again, I did put it in last month. So I have a total use of, I thought I restarted it. I have a total use of 19 uses, and for the month of September, I used it 11 times. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Again, if it's like right here, I don't think I will finish this off by the end of the year. I'm trying, but this is also what I'm wearing on my skin. I think it looks really beautiful and natural, just evens out the skin tone really nicely, so I enjoy it. So now we are gonna go ahead and roll in 4 new products and go from there. So the first product I'm gonna be rolling in is this Bobbi Brown corrector. This is in the shade Light Peach. I just feel like I can possibly finish this by the end of the year. Maybe at least, I'm at least going to shoot to hit pan by the end of the year. And then once I hit pan, I'm really gonna try to finish it off. Of course, I want to try to finish this off by the end of the year. I thought I had like a lot of product usage on here, and I do. There is quite a bit of a dip there, but yeah, my goal is going to be to hit pan. And then once I hit pan, then we'll try to finish it off. But I think at least hitting pan is going to be the first goal. Okay, next up, since I'm rolling out 2 powders, I want to roll in another powder because this is another one that I'm just about done with. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 10 Fair Light. This was actually decluttered from my friend Branya, and she decluttered it to me because I told her that I liked it. And I love this powder. Like, it's such a great like drugstore powder. I would definitely repurchase it, but it's so affordable that I can repurchase it if I really missed it. And I'm just trying to get more use out of my powders, or finish off the powders now that it's closer to the end of the year that don't have that much powder left. So here is what is left in here. Can you see? It's like right here. Wait, I'll put a line on it, but there's less than half in here, and I just feel like I can probably finish this off by the end of the year. And if you guys can see like a side view there, like I just feel like I can finish this off, especially finishing off 2 powders here in the next, well, one's done, and then maybe 5 more uses max for the Urban Decay one that's left over. Then I can focus on this one for the next 2 months. I think I can do it. So I'm rolling this in its place for the powder, and then I'm also gonna roll in a new lip liner, and this is one of the oldest lip liners in my collection. I've had this for a while. It doesn't smell. It's what I have on my lips. I had the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb on my lips, and then I just applied the lip liner on top of it. But this is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner, True Instant Color in the shade 04, all natural. And again, I've had this lip liner for a while. I think it's like the perfect nude liner there. And I did mark it on my piece of paper, which again, I will have on the screen for you guys. I did not sharpen it, but I have 1 use on it because I did use it today. So I am going to roll this in, and then I decided to roll in another eyeliner, but this is the Esam dual-ended I pencil in rosé and aubergine, but I'm actually only gonna focus on the aubergine side, which is this side right here. I figured you're not gonna finish a full-size liner, and then you also only have pretty much 2 months-ish left of the year to finish off product. So I'm gonna try to finish this off here. I've never sharpened this, so this is the actual size of how it came when I actually got this for free when I placed an order on, I don't remember, Camera Ready Cosmetics maybe? I don't remember where I ordered it from, but this is the side I'm going to focus on. Again, I did mark it and take a picture of it, and I'm going to use it up until I can't sharpen it anymore. I did use it today to tightline and then also on my waterline. So yeah, I'm going to try to finish that off, and that is it. Those are all the products in this project. Let me know if you're doing any project pans. I'd love to check out your updates. How are you doing in this project? And I think this project's going to turn into a 13 by 2023 instead of 23 by 2023, because I'm a little slacker and I moved, so that's my excuse. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!